Faith Community, Pastor Brad, another daily Bible reading. So thankful that you guys are enjoying these videos. Today we're in Luke chapter 1, verse 26 through 35. Let's jump in together. It says, in the 6th month of Elizabeth's pregnancy, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. And he will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end. How will this be, Mary asked the angel, since I am a virgin? The angel answered, The Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. And that's a pretty famous passage, and one of the things that always pops out to me, that always just seems interesting to me, maybe even a little funny, is the line where the angel says to Mary, "You are highly favored." Honestly, if I was Mary, I'd be like, what's favorable about this moment? What seems to be falling for me rather than against me? Right? Like, I'm a virgin, now I'm pregnant, I'm supposed to be marrying this other guy, I'm young, like, yo, God, like, people are going to talk about me, and this is not going to be good for my reputation. So I could assume anxiety, stress, fear, overwhelmed, confused, angry. Those are probably just a small sample size of the emotions that are running through Mary in this moment. And I would guess that it matches some of your emotions that is inside you during this time of season, because of your own experiences, because of things that you're facing, because of things that you just have to deal with in this particular moment of time. But when the angel said, highly favored, what he was basically saying is, look, you are a recipient of divine grace. You are a recipient, Mary, of divine grace. And I think that's a great reminder for us that we can also be recipients of divine grace. It reminds us, or at least for sure reminds me, that usually our perspective is really small, right? It becomes very like closed in, because we can only see the things that we have to deal with, the things that matter to us. But when divine grace is given to us, there's a chance for all of a sudden that to crack open, just become a little wider. And we begin to see what maybe God sees. Mary didn't see the plan before it happened, but man, all of a sudden God gave her this really incredible moment where her perspective could just be widened just a little bit. So, maybe you need some divine grace this Christmas season. Maybe it's because of hurts, loss, hardship, fear, whatever it is that you might be facing in this moment. So during this time, I want to invite you to begin with Jesus. Just go to Jesus. If you don't know who Jesus is, pick up a Bible and just start reading about his story. If you do know who Jesus is, it's time to go back to there. It's time to go back and spend some time talking to him, reading about him, learning about him. Just create that relationship, reignite that bond that exists. But it begins and ends with Jesus, because there's something different about him. There's something about him that changes our lives. So I just want to invite you today. I don't know what that looks like. Start with Jesus. Love you guys. See you soon.